Alrighty, let's take a little stroll through the ship here. I'm standing the mid-watch tonight. That means it's after midnight. Every 6 days I get to do one of these. We're up from midnight till 8 a.m. Then after that we do our overtime quite often. So my day is pretty similar every time. I work 11 hours, get a few hours downtime, go back to work at midnight, and we're up here making rounds until 8. Tomorrow, however, there will be no overtime for me, as I am about ready to leave, go back to the United States. But as an AB, an able-bodied sailor, this is typical of what we often do on ships. We stand watches quite often. And I'm making my way to the bow right now. I just stopped back at the overlooking the turntable, my battle station, and in no time at all I saw two huge shapes come swimming by down the depths, no doubt my playmates. Today at the deck safety meeting they announced that two things that applied to me. The first one being a reminder about wearing eye protection. A couple, 3 weeks ago I had to go to the doctor and have something yanked out of my eyeball, and it happened to another guy here just a few days ago. The other was announcement, no shark fishing, or no shark hunting, I believe they put it. No shark allowed to be brought aboard the deck of the ship, which of course the friends you've seen me battling with, we would never even get close to the deck of a ship, at least not without the help of a crane. However, so if I get back out there, which I don't know about, we'll be we're fishing for grouper, right? Big grouper. Alright, let's head down here. Next, I get to head down here and take a measurement. Go down there, down there, down there, then come back up. And we're headed down into another hold now. We started up there, and we've got to make our way down there. Okay, I'm continuing to make my way through the ship, doing a perimeter check, working my way all the way around, end up back at the bow. I always check down the water underneath these lights. Need to check all down through here, make sure everything is secure. Okay, I'm continuing with my nightly check of the stern of the ship here. You might surmise that I may have worn that there hard hat a time or two. Been sitting on this bench for some time now. I was last working on that item there. More stuff being painted. So here we are at the stern. If you look down here, you can probably see those bonitos all over the place. Oh, there goes a jack trying to get one. Swimming upside down. That's the one that lives underneath. That's the one that lives underneath the ship. He swims around upside down. Very odd. He's a big one too. So, there's the turntable down there, 3 levels down below the main deck. my battle station. Provides an excellent platform for fishing off the ship here in the bay. Unfortunately, the ship moves too fast out in the ocean to do any trolling like the other ships do, so I can't share with you that unique aspect of ship fishing. However, if you Google, you will find some other clips of that. My final message in a bottle sent out amongst the bonitas. I have sent messages out in oceans all across the world, never received a single reply. So I figured I'll send one out here in the bay, in the harbor, and maybe it'll wash up in the lagoon somewhere. But prevailing trade winds, which are southerlies, are going to blow it right out the harbor into the Indian Ocean, where it will travel to parts unknown, like all the other ones. Okay, now I have to head down into this noisy place. Got several ladders to walk down there. Okay, I've made my way down all the stairwells. Now I have to make my way down a couple of ladders here, take a measurement down at the bottom of the belly of the ship. It's kind of warm down here. Okay, well, today is the beginning of Cinco de Mayo celebration back in Portland, Oregon, where I come from. Yeah, so here's my Cinco de Mayo shirt. I've been working in this whole time here, and it's being officially retired into the rag bin. So it will remain on the ship to further perform its duty for our country. In some capacity. Okay, we have a lot of military equipment on this ship. Everything from Humvees to M1A1 Abrams. Enough equipment and ammo to sustain a battalion of Marines. We can take all of this along with the Marines and drop it almost anywhere under any conditions. We will travel all the way to the bottom of the ship, inspecting these decks. Well, it looks like this may be the end of my fishing here in Diego Garcia. Drawing down to the final day. However, as I trek through here, I would like to take the time to credit some of the fellows like A.B. Brady and A.B. Hanna and Hart, who did camera work and are in some of the videos that have been posted or are about to be posted. And A.B. Doug, who I call The Truth or Consequences. Now I would like to thank those of you who stuck in there and watched these videos. And as I've said, these are not slickly produced fishing shows. It's just a one-man operation, more or less. But you've never seen any fishing shows on Diego Garcia except this one. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if you have anything to say, please leave a comment. If you have any opinion, leave a comment down below. Also, you could friend me or subscribe. I will be posting up more. I have videos from when I was here 6 years ago, and I have vids from other areas of the world. There's an interesting one. If you look under my channel and look for Drifting the Persian Gulf, you'll see a section in there about an interesting fish I caught in the Persian Gulf. Now here's some firepower. It's no secret the payload that these ships carry. Just check any of the government websites for more information on all of these ships that are pre-positioned out in the world. So, I tried to show you a little bit of Diego Garcia and of course the fishing. And if you're the type who might have a hankering to get after all kinds of fish, or maybe you want to go after sharks, which there are all kinds and sizes of them, like maybe nowhere else around here. You always have the opportunity of getting with the merchant marines. Now, if you're an old geezer like me, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend that, but if you are a young buck and you have a hankering to fight a lot of sharks and big ones and all kinds of others like jacks, you might consider it. Maybe it's time for a commercial break. This is an official announcement for all of the sharks in Diego Garcia. There is a $10,000 fine for the killing of any sharks in Diego Garcia.